Hello, everyone, and happy 2022. Welcome to another episode of the Babes Who Manifest podcast. I am your host, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟, aka the Gratitude Chick. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media platforms at the Gratitude Chick for both Instagram and Facebook, Gratitude_Chick on Twitter, and on TikTok, Babes Who Manifest. Hello, everyone, and happy 2022. Today it is Sunday, January 2nd, 2022, or 1222. Still a very powerful number. And also today is the second night of the new moon. So all of this is coinciding with what it is I am coming on here to talk to you about today, which is setting your goals for this new year. So as normal for us, we are going to get a pen and paper, or you can write it in the journal that you're using for the year. And you're going to write down at the top goals for 2022 and today's date. Then the next step is you're going to write down 10 goals that you would like to accomplish in the next 12 months. So for me, something like, my weight loss goal, healing from gastritis, travel, and, I'll have all the places that I want to go. I actually think I've already written this down now that I'm thinking about it. What else would I like? A new house, new car. I don't like to say debt, so I'm going to say all the corporations that I owe paid in full. And, whatever else is on my list. I don't really know. So many listeners for my podcast, so many followers on my social media accounts, that kind of thing is on my goals for the year. And money also. Then write them in the present tense. So the next step is going to be writing the goals in the present tense. So it would be, I earn whatever it is. Like if you're trying to get a raise at your job, or trying to get your side business to go, or your actual business to make more money this year than last year, then you're going to put I earn whatever else, whatever the amount is that you're trying to earn. For me, I also on my list of goals is going to be my cryptocurrency. So part of that is going to be in there. I'm going to take all of that into account. And also, I don't want to say I lose, so I'm going to say I'm going to figure out how to put this in the present tense. I am releasing, or no, that's past tense. So I am releasing such and such amount of weight. I am receiving, 10,000 followers a day. That's just an arbitrary number. Things like that. Just put it in the present tense. It doesn't have to be, I am so happy and grateful. Just make sure that you turn your list into the present tense, because remember, we are always creating and manifesting and speaking in the present, so that when our dreams and goals come into our reality, it's always going to be in the present. It'll never be in any future state, and you never want to manifest for the future. You always want to manifest now, because when the future actually gets here, it will always be today. So always manifest for today. So also, if you're a person who wants to get a new car, a new house, you just write them as I drive such and such a car. I live in such and such a home. I bought such and such a, whatever it is that you're trying to buy. I achieve, I receive, use those kind of words to kind of describe the list in the present tense. Now, after you write your goals, look over your list and say to yourself, if I had a magic wand and I could wave that wand over the list and have any one thing in the next 24 hours, which goal would have the greatest positive impact on my life? Now, I got that from a video I watched by Tracy, and I thought that was so awesome. And he's basically saying it should pop out on you when you look at your list and say, if I had a magic wand, and if you had a magic wand and you could wave that wand over your list and have any one thing in the next 24 hours, which goal would have the greatest positive impact on your life? And he's saying it should pop out at you. So for me, I haven't done it over my list, but I know one thing that would be, weight loss, just simply because I have a lot of weight to lose, and 24 hours is not going to be enough time, right? So, just kind of think of it, something that you can get in the next 24 hours. So that one goal should jump right out at you. Put a star or circle around that goal and transfer that goal to a clean sheet of paper. Then Brian Tracy provides the following steps. He says, once you get a new sheet of paper, step 1 is to write it down. Okay. Step 2 is to set a deadline. So for your goals, I often say, always do it in the present. I always say that. However, I am learning that some goals will have a deadline, like losing weight. I will have to have a deadline for the goals that I have for 2022. So I'm relaxing my stance on that part, because there are some goals that do need a deadline, and one of them is weight loss. Step 3, make a list of everything you need to do to accomplish it. So for me, it's going to be, my list so far is, I am going to be doing the gastritis healing eating plan starting tomorrow. I am going to be walking. I am going to be doing some meditations, and I am starting off the year with my, gratitude challenge. So these are the things that's on my list to help me to accomplish it. And I'm going to refresh this list every month, because my gratitude challenge is only for January. So organize the list. Step number 4, organize the list into a checklist. And I think every day you just go through and check it off to make sure that you have completed everything in the checklist. So for me, I have a whiteboard, and I'm going to put it, the checklist on my whiteboard, and that's going to be for the month. But every day I'm going to go through and check off to make sure that I've completed each task for the day. And that's, easy, because you can just erase each, check starting in the morning. And part of that is going to be my steps, because what I had decided for January to kind of get me back into the habit of walking is do kind of a step challenge. And by the end of the month, I'll be at 10,000 steps per day. So that is going to be on my checklist. And number 5 is to take action. And how do you take action? Well, for me, obviously weight loss is going to be my thing on the list, but it is what I'm using as an example. But for me to take action is going to be to eat right, eat according to the plan, cook my own foods, grocery shop, meditate. It is going to be, making sure that I get my complete my walking goal every day. Make sure that my Fitbit is charged so that I know how many steps that I'm taking, things like that. So for you, make sure that you have whatever it is that you need to take action for what it is that you want. Let me see if I can get another thing from my list. My podcast, for instance, an actionable item for my podcast will be for me to record, during the times that for my schedule, the schedule that I've already put together. So right now I am recording, and my schedule is going to be Monday through Saturday. However, Fridays are iffy because it depends on my audience. So Fridays may not, it may post or it may not post. So, but I will post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So this is my goal. This is on my list. So my actionable item is to make sure that I post, make sure that I record and have episodes available for my listeners. And number 6, it says do something every day. And according to that, do something every day is for me to go and study up on the topics that I want to talk about. That is part of doing something every day, is because of the topics that I have. I bought the books that I want to read to you guys, and a lot of them I haven't read, so I'll be able to expound and, read them kind of as you guys are reading them, and have my commentary be kind of fresh. And, again, study up on the topics that I want to talk about. So that is something that I'll be doing every day, along with, recording. So at the end, he says, if you do this, he said, you'll make a lot of money. But what I'm saying, because not everybody has more money on their list, what I'm saying is, if you do this, you'll achieve your goals. Nothing can stop you but you. So these are goals. I would suggest starting, kind of start your writing of your goals today, while we're still in the beginning of the new year, so that you can, take off and go. Man, I'm telling you, I feel it in in every part of me. Like, I've already started my meditating and my gratitude challenge and everything that I'm doing for January to get, kind of kickstart me. I've already started, and I feel in my body, in my soul, in my gut, that this is going to be a huge year for me. And I hope that you feel that too for yourself, so that as you go and complete your goals, in your mind that you are going to accomplish everything that you set forth for yourself, because this is your year. I have never in my life felt that this was my year like I do for 2022. I am believing with every part of my soul that this is my year. And the way I am starting January 2022 and the way I'll be in January 2023 will be a totally different person. I already know this. I have lost so much weight. I'll be so happy, because my goal, my top goal is happiness. And with happiness comes joy. So happiness and joy is what I aspire to for 2022. So I hope that you guys got something out of this episode today. It is kind of short because I'm just coming on here to kind of give you some goal setting tips that I got from Brian Tracy. So I hope that you guys do them, because it will definitely help. And this is something that you can do monthly. You have 10 goals for the year. Each month, go through and do the same steps for all of your goals. So thank you guys so much for listening. I hope and I pray that you guys add gratitude as a daily practice in your life for 2022. I promise you, your life will change once you add the daily practice of gratitude. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Babes Who Manifest podcast. I am your host, 𝗬𝗦𝗖𝗜, aka The Gratitude Chick. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube at The Gratitude Chick. Make sure to click in my description box for the link to paid surveys, manifesting merchandise, and much more.